Do you believe there are naked shorts or naked short selling occurring in the ticker symbol AMC? Okay, AMC Entertainment Holdings. If you guys do believe there are naked shorts behind the picture, I want you to stick around for this video. And if not, also stick around for this video because I do think some things as of concern coming into next week you'll be interested in. So without further ado, guys, my name is Lottery Stocks. Please consider smashing a like, hitting that subscribe button, joining the fam, and dropping a comment down below. Let's get into the video. All right, everybody has been talking about this whole dividend, okay, this ape dividend that AMC is issuing, right? That Adam Aron is issuing. It derives from AMC. You're going to get a one-to-one, yada, yada, yada. We know the whole thing, but will it cause the MOAS? Will it trigger the squeeze? And why will it do so? We all know that this will be using computer share. This will be legit. So anybody who owns AMC will get one share of ape. And if you don't get that one share of ape, it's going to be a problem with the broker. It's going to be a problem with anybody who has synthetic shares out there or have naked shorted the company in general, hopefully potentially forcing them to deliver these shares. Now, a T plus 30 or a T plus 35 failure to deliver system is pretty interesting. Okay, so we ran up on August 5th. August 5th of 2022, AMC ran about 20%, closed up the day 18.86%. Now, do you guys remember on the 28th of June when 10 million delivers stacked up on a singular day right before this move up? I do think, personally, right now, they just slowly cleared out and got out of these failure to deliver positions, and if not, they are rushing to get out, okay? And the reason for that, right, let's just look into a few things, okay? Failure to deliver. Failure to deliver refers to a situation where one party in a trading contract, whether it's shares, futures, options, yada, 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 doesn't have enough money to take the delivery and pay for the transaction settlement. A failure can also occur when the seller, the party with the short position, does not own all or any of the underlying assets required at settlement and so cannot make the delivery. So one can only assume, right? One can only assume that 10 million failure to delivers on a singular day. Shit must be going on behind the scenes. One can only assume that 90% of the free float of a company being owned at $70 a share and being dropped to $12 a share and is still at 80-90% of the free float owned, that price suppression or something like that can occur, right? What happens if a short seller is forced to deliver shares? Okay, what happens, right? Because if DRS is coming to play, and we're going through computer share, and this is going to expose synthetics, right? In this situation, either a request will be made to return the shares, or the brokerage firm will complete the closing of the transaction for the investor. Now, do you guys think a broker like Robinhood or Webull is going to want to take the backlash or is going to want to get whipped in the ass for some other investor? Now, we're not talking about paid off and things like that. We're talking about common sense here. That's the next thing we're going to leave it at. But here's why is this all being brought up, right? Of course, the dividend, but short exempts. Okay, I wanted to bring this up, and the reason I wanted to bring this up is because if you take a look at short exempts on AMC, the 5th, when AMC ran 20%, 2.5 million, almost 2.6 million short exempts stacked up on AMC. You don't see this often. You barely, rarely ever see this. Okay, short exempt definition. Okay, here are some things that can cause a short exempt or that can be labeled a short exempt, and I wanted to take a look at one in particular, okay? So the seller owns the shares being shorted but is restricted from delivering them at the time that the short sale order is placed. Okay, so the seller owns the shares being shorted but is restricted from delivering them at the time of the short sale, that the short sale order is placed. Again, the only reason, right, the only reason they wouldn't be able to do so is if the seller does not have, right, any or partial of the underlying assets required at settlement and cannot make the delivery. Okay, you can see it right here. So this is pretty interesting to me, in my opinion, because First of all, we took a look at the failure to delivers back here on the 28th. Now, with a T plus 30 settlement date, these would all have to be covered by the 5th. And what happened? We had a 20% rip on the 5th, but not even looking to the 20%. Since that day of the 28th, we have gone up about 90%. Okay. With that being said, assuming, right, some of these short exempts on Stocko Tracker, failure to delivers, assuming some of the failure to delivers are naked short selling within the company, assuming DRS and computer share is going to expose naked shorts, assuming the SEC will actually do something potentially if these are not returned, right? That's the biggest blockade. They should have to be returned. Assuming all of that, assuming price does move up. A price does move up to natural price selection, natural supply and demand. What would natural supply and demand be, right? Natural supply and demand would bring AMC, and again, this isn't coming into effect. Today is August 7th. This won't be coming into effect until August 19th / August 22. Okay, something is going to occur until that time period. But when that time period hits, what's natural price is about $52 a share, $54 a share. That's excluding everybody that's going to be buying up until the 19th who want that dividend on AMC. Okay, that's excluding that. With that being said, taking a look at some things that track AMC, grabbing Ethereum Classic. This is essentially what you're looking at on AMC. Okay, and if you haven't been sticking with the channel, the reason we track this is pretty self-explanatory. It looks really identical to AMC's chart, and AMC does track it every single time we move around these same percentages. So from the recent low to the high of Ethereum Classic, you ran about 80%, sitting at about 66. Now, if you took the same exact thing with AMC, let's bring you over to it. The relative low, which is right about here, you made a high of 30. The relative low that's down here before this price move, you made a high of 64%, and is sitting up about 58. So that's relatively close. But I do think there is more room to run. Will we cool off first? Maybe, maybe not. Essentially, guys, I kind of just wanted to bring some things up. I'm kind of like nitpicking at different things because there's just so much going on. The next thing is I'm going to read this Reddit post real quick if you guys want to stick around. I know apes are excited about this upcoming week, so let's make a checklist of important things to keep in mind. And the only reason I'm bringing this up, guys, is to remind you that the more people who sell, the lower the squeeze goes. Let's just do this. Take a screenshot of your account positions, etc. Now, the reason this guy is saying this, in my opinion, shout out Dats SM1015, is because when this dividend kicks in, you really want to have proof that you had AMC shares in your account, just in case anything happens, right? Make sure your AMC shares are purchased in a cash account and not a margin account. With margin accounts, brokers can sell your shares if it's in the best interest of their liquidity, and they can margin call you for any reason and auto sell your shares. This I personally don't agree with, but you guys can do what you will on that. On that note, make sure you have the number for your broker. Remember that they will do everything they can to stop MOAS. Crime is their best friend, yada, yada, yada. Overall, just some things. And this I kind of wanted to bring up as well. I tweeted this at Adam Aaron. I said, Adam Aaron, sometimes I almost feel blinded by excitement. Not only me, but many. You know what holders want directly, and there is a way to get there instantly, right? If this new chess play, which is the dividend, moves the company's fundamentals but not share price for various reasons. And the reason I say this is shifting fundamentals, as in him being able to dilute and clear debt in the company, but not share price, right? Not in the shareholders' best interest. We want share price increasing. Besides systematic fixture and all that, we want the MOAS, we want share price increasing. I said, I promise you'll be running out of time. I hope I'm wrong, but in my opinion, you're afraid of taking of us taking our squeeze profits and our company and your company dropping to $5. This delay won't last much longer. I know you worked on Wall Street. You're a smart guy. Adam Aron grew up working on Wall Street. He made his living out. In my opinion, right? If a ton of very passionate, strong shareholders save your company, and you're not out of debt yet, short sellers still want to attack it. Why would you want the price to dramatically increase, all those shareholders to leave, the price to dramatically drop, you still be in debt, and then short sellers just continue to attack your company? This isn't in best interest for Adam Aron. That's the problem here. That's where I'm kind of looking at it as, oh shit, if this move doesn't work, if this pounce doesn't work, if this buildup doesn't work, I'm just going to leave the video at that, guys. If you've taken anything out of the video, if you like this video, please smash the like button. Consider subscribing. You get the whole spiel. Also, guys, if everybody is still watching the video, make sure to hit the link pinned in the top of comments and linked in the description to get up to 10 free stocks for just signing up and depositing any amount. On Moomoo, you can join the trading challenge 100 to 1K that we host here on the channel. And also, you will get access to way further option expirations, which I like for smaller accounts. Say you wanted to buy a call or put on the S&P 500. Webull only gives you slight strike prices where with high volatility you're going to be paying 100, 160. When on Moomoo you can actually choose a way far out, still make money, and be paying 18 bucks a contract. You can also check out other exchanges, Hong Kong, yada yada yada, how they open, and you'll get free access to level 2 data, access to options, access to going short. And that is it, guys. I love you all. Let's get ready for the market to open tomorrow. Peace.